So, I slept 5 to 1:13, pretty much nonstop. My mom gave me over at some point, and I think I fell back to sleep. She's an appointment, but she'll be home any minute. So I thought I'd do a quick video. I just took him out to pee-pee first, so I got dressed. Right, pee-pee? Pee-pee, Omar? Good boy. There's no saying whether or not he went poo-poo today, because I didn't go to bed till 5 in the morning, and I slept straight through till 1:13. Looked at my phone text. Fuck, guy wrote just one thing, devil. I told you, he's a man of few words, in text and stuff. He can talk up a storm in person, but in text he just says few things. And I just texted back both, and then I shut off my phone. Mama's both. What else? Oh, as I told you, I'm fasting today because I picked out yesterday. My Vitacost order came. My Sun Food order came as well, but it didn't have anything exciting. Not exciting that I'd want to pig out on. They were having a huge sale, plus giving you triple Sun points, and I got a 1-pound bag of goji berries, a 1-pound bag of mulberries. I bought my beauty enzymes again from them. A thing of liquid stevia organic, which I always use, always get. I use it in my tea, shakes, right? And is that all I got? Got one other thing. What was the one other thing Mama got, Omar's? My Sun Food. I got the order was $140. I like to stock up on stuff. It's a huge sale anyway, not till Black Friday, but I've been getting stuff for a long time, except my mom is out of her Mega Food vitamins. And I do want to start doing quercetin. My mom wants to do quercetin too. And then it says you should take the resveratrol. And it suggested one from Vitacost. I got a different one, but... And then I'm like, well, I don't know, Mama. You'd have to talk to your psychiatrist. I already have you... You're already taking that as xanthan, whatever. And they're, your psychiatrist will probably... Again, she's just a nurse practitioner. She's the one that... Oh, you're probably sleepy, Samantha, because you're drinking too much coffee. Yeah, that's it. Meanwhile, it's the coffee that keeps her alert. Meanwhile, lots of experts recommend that seniors drink coffee to stay alert so they can live instead of spending their life just sleeping. Whatever. I don't really care for her. Oh, moringa leaf powder, 8 ounces. So I got liquid stevia, plain, 2 ounces organic, $15. Mulberries white, 1 pound organic, $23.95. Beauty enzymes, $59.95. The mulberries and gojis were on sale. Goji berries, 1 pound, $28.95. Moringa leaf powder, 8 ounces, $13.56. I'm trying that. It was $156.41, but I had my Sun Food points. I had a whole bunch of points, so I got $10 off, and it was $146.41. You don't even want to know what my Sun Food order was. Jesus. But again, it's all stuff that, it's all mostly food. I bought some stuff for me, like my henna conditioner and that I like, and shampoo. It definitely does make my hair blonder. I can see the difference. And I've gotten this one before. I got it for the first time at Bobby's, and I like it better. Oh, my Sunford order was mostly food, $489.25, and then I got 15% off, so $73.96 discount. So $415.29. And I believe after spending a long time last night going through everything and highlighting it, the only thing that fucked up was I got Steve's organic green teas, and 2 of them came exploded, but fortunately they're smart enough to put them in a plastic bag, you know, it's their version of a Ziploc bag. It's just a no-name brand Ziploc bag, but it's a plastic bag. So it did, 2 of them arrived exploded. One lime, I have to call them today. 2 arrived exploded, which means, and they all leaked out, but at least not onto other stuff of mine, you know. Some food's smart enough, it wraps everything in plastic and whatnot just in case something happens. Not Sun Food, Vitacost. Sun Food doesn't do that. Sun Food will only wrap like glass or something, whereas Vitacost will wrap everything. Actually, Vitacost doesn't wrap everything. But in any case, it wraps most stuff, and it was smart enough to put the liquid into the plastic bag and not just have it in there. But however, it got exploded. It got something in it, because it's a can. It's kind of hard to have a hole in a can, but they did. Something happened. Steve's green tea. They put 2 different ones in one bag, so I have to call them up and have them send me out a blueberry pomegranate and a lime. A lime pomegranate, I think the other one is. Lime pomegranate, yeah. So they believe you, like I said in the other thing, and I'm not lying anyway, but I believe that every rest of that, that order is a huge order. Huge order. And they didn't fuck it up. You know? I don't know what happened to the 2 teas, but it probably happened during transport, to me. During shipping. I need to call FedEx, because only out of pure curiosity, as far as I knew, nothing was going to be delivered on Monday. I almost didn't get my stuff. Luckily, it came in the morning. I thought you don't deliver on Monday. I thought you closed on Monday. That's what you've told me more than once. What's up with that? I need to know out of just sheer curiosity how come my stuff came yesterday. From both Vitacost and Sun Food, mind you. What else, Omar? I have no idea if I'm on my poo-poo today because I was not awake. My mom is going to be home. I have no idea when they got her. So as I've told you before, little bit irritated with Aunt. It's not Auntie's fault because my mom doesn't communicate, but my mom led me to believe maybe because Auntie wanted some of the stuff back that she'd originally given to me. That tells me, like, why do you want it back, or why do you want copies if you're not going to help? But no, she changes her mind all the time. I had my mom ask her, no, I have to handle it. I said, well, she's at least going to handle the conservator, right? She's the one who talked about the Board of Overseers and threatened to report him one night. Now we haven't heard a peep from him. He still has all my mom's money, but he can't touch it. As long as my mom has signed nothing, he can't touch the money. It's just sitting there. And I don't know what's going to happen. You know, you can't push Auntie. You guys know that. You push Auntie, she'll just say fuck it. But it's just irritating to me. So irritating. So irritating. Just don't even know. Can't take it. Hopefully soon I'm going to get some pampering, though. Pampering to combat the irritation. Oh, a little bit irritated with the woman who takes care of Angel, too. Now remember, my mom's paying thousands, a lot of money. In a 3-month period, she paid over $1,000 for this, that, for Angel, blah, blah, whatever, okay? Angel's sick, what do you want? Angel's sick, but we got, you know, joyous news. It was 1 month later of her being on that food, and 40% reduction in the stones, okay? So she's eating that expensive, whatever that kind of dog food is from Hills for this thing that Angel has. She's still on her, whatever that stuff is she takes for her allergies. I've told you that before. We got it from the new vet, because remember she's at a new vet, which I'm glad about, because I didn't care for the attitude of the old vet at all. He was the one she'd been seeing for years, but that one actually left and sold his, and this is actually a new person. I just didn't like his attitude. My mom communicated with my mom. I didn't like how he treated my mother, and that's it, okay? You need to be more respectful of your clients' questions and whatnot. So Angel was on that urine, for urine infection medication, okay? Remember, my mom's paying every penny for everything having to do with Angel. And it costs a lot. These people are paying nothing. My mom says to me that the woman now, she was bitching, but not bitching. I mean, she does it in a nice way, but still, you're putting pressure on my mother. I'm going to talk to her. I'm going to be like, basically, she was complaining that Angel's dribbling a little bit. We talked to the vet, because we all go, me, my mom, and her, okay? I have vested interest in it, because I'm all, I do. I'm caught up with my mom and making sure she doesn't, do whatever. If my mom's spending a lot of money on a dog she chooses to not even have with her, I can at least see what's going on with the dog, The vet said, yeah, that's normal, because of her bladder stones and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Now the woman's bitching to my mom that even though Angel has been taking, that's what the vet said, we can put her on incontinence medicine. My mom's paying for everything, remember. So she's on incontinence medicine. She's on her normal, expensive allergy medicine. It begins with A. I don't know what that is, honey, but all the doors are locked. Anyway, before my mama gets home, I need to tell you. And I'm thinking to myself, my mom's sick. My mom's paying for everything. She doesn't have her dog. And basically, I sarcastically said, and my mom could agree with me, if she's going to bitch, take the dog away from her. She gets the joy of the dog, and now she's bitching because, number one, Angel's still dribbling, even on the incontinence medicine. What do you want? Sorry, she's sick. You want her. She just dribbles a little bit. And the woman knew she was dribbling before. She put something down on her bed. But, and then she's also hungry all the time. She was saying she was hungry all the time. She was getting a third of one of those cans of food. I'm actually going to look up the calories on that fucking food and compare it to what she used to eat. I know what she used to eat. And I'm thinking, you know what? If Angel's hungry all the time, you're not paying a penny. I'm being a bitch now to myself. I'm going to tell her. You're not paying a penny for the damn dog. She can't have dog food, and you need to give me back that old container anyway, because at one point, she says to me last time, Angel's really hungry. Do you think I can give her some of that other dog food? I'm like, no. The whole point is she's on this special expensive food that costs $3-something a can, okay? You don't have her on the other food. She's never going to be on that again. We're going to look into alternative methods and once the stones are gone, but she's never going to be on that food again. And no, you don't give her that food. This food is designed to get rid of the stones, and you don't have her on any other food. That's common sense to me, but she asked me that. And then Angel's hungry all the time. She's bitching to my mom. My mom says, I'm like, is she bitching to you? She's like, well, she's telling me. I'm like, well, what does she want you to do about it? You're doing all you can do. My mother's doing all she can do, people. She's paying a lot of money. Sorry, Angel's dribbling. You can't deal with it. Give us the dog back. I told my mom, you want your dog back? I'll help you take care of her. As in, I'll give her the pills and stuff she needs, you know? I'll help you take care of her. But that woman's not going to bitch when she gets to have this dog. You know, if Angel's hungry, buy her more vegetables. You can take some money out of your own pocket. The dog's allowed to have vegetables. I'm going to tell her. I'm going to call her. I'll be nice about it, but I'll be like, yeah, you know, my mom says this and that. And my mom wouldn't say it to me if it didn't upset my mother. Because what is my mother supposed to do? My mom's like, I'm doing all I can do. I'm like, I know, Mom. I'm going to talk to her. If she's dribbling, she's dribbling. What do you want? She's a sick dog. Be happy the stones are going away. Be happy we don't need a $2,000 operation. And if she's hungry, fuck her. She can be hungry. We actually got the vet. The woman said to the vet, well, she's hungry all the time. And we decided this is going to cost my mom more now. Instead of getting a third of the can, she gets a half a can. But the vet said, like, you don't want to give her more, really, because she'll get fat. You know, let her be hungry. It's not going to kill her. What did I tell you about people? I'm going to talk to her. I have every right to talk to her. I told her my mom wants to see Angel more, and she just gave me a look, you know. Yeah, you get to have my mom's dog because my mom's so mentally ill that she knows Angel loves you so much, but she won't give up her dog to you, or she won't dare ask you to pay half the expenses, which she probably wouldn't do. You know, be appreciative of that. Jesus, we're appreciative of you. I'm appreciative of you that you take me I don't ask her for anything except having to do with Omar. My mom wanted a favor from my mom. I'm like, Mom, you really don't want to ask this woman for anything major, you know? Not when it doesn't have to do with the dogs. Oh no, we did have her drive us, but that was a huge, huge favor early in the morning so we could do the walk for animals. But you know, that still had to do with animals. It wasn't like take me to the grocery store or take me to the you know, I don't ask her for anything except having to do with Omar. Never would. I just deal with shit. I do what I can do, and that's it. You know? I mean, I deal with shit in that I walk everywhere, and I take public transportation, and that's my life, and I'm cool with it. It's fine. But my mom's illness prevents her from realizing, you know, you can't bug people too much to do things for you. They'll come to resent you. But I'm going to talk to the woman. First, I'm going to have ammunition. I'm going to do my research. I'm going to find out, and I'm going to say, you know, the old dog food was this many calories, half a can of this is this many calories, and I guess the dry expands in your stomach or something and makes her fuller. Then give her vegetables. She can have vegetables. And give me back that container of dry food. You don't need it anymore, and I'm afraid you might just care more, you know. I just don't trust her that she's not going to, because she asked me, do you think, but she didn't do it. But then she didn't give me the container. I'm going to tell her I want the container. I'm a little irritated with her, bitching to my poor mom who's doing all she can do. And the fact that my mom bitched to me and said, yeah, my mom asked how Angel's doing, and then the woman tells her, but she's bitching about the bad things. Apparently Angel's so hungry she went and got the can out of the garbage. How? Why is your garbage so low anyway? I could ask her that. How could she have got it out of the garbage? Don't you have a normal garbage can that prevents dogs from going into it? I need to know these things. My mom's paying a fortune on a dog that she doesn't even have here with her, and I think that's ludicrous. So, you know. Anyway. That's that. I was going to talk about Foot Guy, but I would think I'll not, so I don't have to age restrict this one. So what else? Sweaters I got. I have a whole bunch of sweaters from Macy's, but I'm not going to keep them all. And I returned that zippered one because I told you it's not made very well. And there was a fray right in the boobie area. And I said, Mom, do you see that? And I don't know how that happened, but I hadn't even worn the sweater out. I know I didn't do it. I would know if I did it. It's just not made well because I looked in the store. And other ones of different colors, you could see frays and whatnot. It's not made good, so. It's $35 on sale, regular $60. I don't need to keep it. I returned it. I returned that eyebrow stuff that people say, you know, well, my enemies have said looks too dark, and I agree, it looks too dark in the video. And in pictures, it just looks too dark. So, return that. That's history. I hadn't yet sent them back that lipstick they sent me accidentally. So I had a little hard time at Macy's because they're like, well, this saying you already returned this. I'm like, no, I didn't. It's not my fault. They sent me the wrong item. And then I'm like, you can call so-and-so that I sent it back, through UPS for a prepaid envelope. All you have to do is call corporate and they'll explain everything that happened. Definitely did not return this item. I have the receipt. They sent me the wrong thing, not my fault. I did nothing wrong. And they're like, okay, it's okay. We just need to figure this out, blah, blah. And they figured it out, and they refunded me that. And we're back to the drawing board because I do want to find something that looks good on me. And I explained, it wasn't here. It was a different Macy's, but the woman put it on me in the store, and it's definitely too dark in pictures and video. I mean, I didn't say that.